Today is September 22nd, 2017. This video is called Fukushima Expedition for Life 2.0, and this is a fundraiser for Dana Durnford, and this is a quick little video to try to raise some fundage for Dana so he can get on this follow-up mission that he already has done about 5,000 miles of the British Columbia coast. And I'll play a little video to let you know what he's found, and it's basically nothing compared to what should be there. And this is about an extinction level event that is taking place from a direct impacts of the Fukushima meltdowns.
It's December 20th, 2014. I'm Dana Durnford, also known as nuclearproctologist.org. And we're looking at the damage of the Fukushima reactors hemorrhaging into the ocean from 3 melter reactors. We've never seen a melter reactor on this planet before. There's 3 in Japan, not counting Unit 4. Unit 4 is just as bad. The coriums that are taken out of the reactors and put in the spent fuel pools are all missing. They've all been atomized in aerosol, and the inventories have been lost. And so what that is disposition right around the entire planet. But the northern hemisphere in particular was hammered dramatically with long-lived isotopes and elements and particles that are ionized and radiated, and you won't find them they're not created by the sun, they're man-made elements. We took normal elements, put them through a chain reaction, made them 2 million times more dangerous, and now we're putting them through the same chain reaction again, 2 million times again, because they took missiles at the silos. Just a quick breakdown for anybody who's not 100% familiar. Enough to get you started anyway. And so the devastation now has annihilated most of British Columbia's coastline, is verified. We've never seen any birds in the last 700 kilometers feeding. We haven't seen any since May, any flocks of birds feeding. That is unimaginable on any ocean, let alone the Pacific Northwest.
Now, Dana Durnford, the nuclearproctologist.org, is the only one that's actually doing the real research. He's literally going and documenting the west coast of British Columbia, and nobody wants to believe this, but there's basically almost nothing there. The species counts were like 7,000 that used to be there before Fukushima, and now where there used to be thousands, there's just hundreds, and everybody blames it on everything else except this radiation that's been piling up in the Pacific Ocean from Japan. Now, I just listened to his latest video about this boat getting ready for the 6-month expedition, and it's really sad that even some of his so-called friends in this group that they created about his expedition, they stab him in the back, and they're just trying to bring down his expedition and him bringing the truth to the public. Now, I understand everybody is more preoccupied with football and baseball and movies and everything but what really matters, and the dying of the planet and the cancer that is being spread by this nuclear technology that has gone bad should be on everybody's minds. Now, I just watched the video, and I hate to see this hero of the earth to struggle to get this fundage. So this is a video to bring awareness, to give him some money. Now, I just donated $200 American. Now, he needs money for gas, hotels, food. What I specifically, as the first time I talked to him, I called him up on his number. I didn't call too late because I didn't want to keep him up from sleeping. But he answered the phone. I talked with him, and I told him I want to buy him a jacket to keep him warm over there. And even if he doesn't buy the jacket, if he spends it on gas or food or whatever he needs on this expedition, that's for him to decide. Now, you can't see me right now, but there is no gun held up against my head or knife up against my throat, and he's not forcing me to do anything. This is done on my own free will because I truly believe this hero, Dana Durnford, is basically the only person that could bring out this truth. Even though he has 6 gag orders from preventing him at bringing the truth, donations are vital that he could ensure this incredible, difficult, expense, and endless, dangerous work that is being done to bring the truth of life that is slowly going down the tubes right now. So I would recommend you and spread this video if you can, or make one yourself. He's got about a week and a half before he sets out on this journey. So I just wanted to tell him that I'm thinking good thoughts, and I hope he stays safe. I told him I'd like to meet him one day when he comes back, and that we and a lot of other people are on his side. And there's a lot of naysayers and people that want to bring him down. But I just told him that he's got to just keep plugging away, and that I do appreciate what he's doing for me and for the earth. And so send him some money. Send him as much as you can. Send him $100. Send him $50. Send him $10. Do whatever you can, and it'll be spent wisely, and he's going to document this and prove once again that the shit literally has hit the fan on this planet, and it's probably too late, but this is a wake-up call to bring awareness to what's really going on in these oceans. That is the most abundant life on this planet. So donate away, and donate to Dana Durnford, the nuclear proctologist, and this will make all the anti-Dana people go crazy because they think he's a fraud, and there's a big conspiracy now that they're against Dana. Now, if you go to Google and type in Dana Durnford, his name, you'll see all the negative, nasty, vicious videos are on the front page. So he's got a lot of forces that are being put against him to bring him down. Just make sure that you're the positive force that is going to lift him up.
I'm enraged. What kind of country is this? What kind of world am I living in? Is there anybody out there with any integrity? Is there anybody on the planet that even cares anymore? Are you so lost in your little world that you're going to sit there and passively let these monsters, these animals, these despicable creatures wreck our planet and then hide it away? It's unbelievable that I got to come out here and do what I got to do because nobody else will do it. And even your own media, your despicable media, your disgusting, maniacal, twisted, heartless, spineless media cannot even walk down to the beach and do a species count. How is that possible? Where did we lose that part of humanity? Where is humanity? Why doesn't humanity exist anymore? Why is this newspaper in Haida, formerly known as the Queen Charlotte Islands? And let me show you what I'm talking about. We're talking about an extinction event. This is from the Haida before and after. Up here is Haida. It's in the middle of nowhere. I went up and done this whole coastline. But we spent a couple of months in Haida hanging out with the dive fleet, the commercial dive fleet. And we show literally an extinction event. And watch. These are before and after in Louise Narrow in particular. All gone. All the species are gone. And here's the Haida Gwaii Observer telling everybody everything's okay. Haida Gwaii Observer in the Queen Charlotte, formerly known as Queen Charlotte Islands in Haida Gwaii, is telling everybody what's behind me is natural, but not that over there. They're saying that don't matter, this is fine. And if that is not outrageous, if that is not despicable, if that is not monstrous, my apologies. I'm so angry. And the only thing I can think about, because I already got 6 gag orders, is to go up there and silently protest in front of that fucking piece of shit, garbage, junk, puke fucking machine they got there in Haida Gwaii, known as the Haida Gwaii Observer. Now, if you remember correctly, a couple of years ago, I done interviews where I tried to show them the documentation. Yeah? And they're still up the line telling everybody that's normal. When we went up there and showed it's a fucking extinction event. Everything is gone, and I'm supposed to believe that they don't know. That they're so fucking complacent in a little tiny spot in the middle of nowhere that they can't tell the fucking difference. Oh, well, that's the first I ever heard of it, sir. All gone. What's over there was right here. These are the same fucking places. All the pictures you're looking to the left are that from Haida Gwaii. In Louise Narrows. Just pre-Fukushima. And now everything is gone. This is one of the most coveted places in Canada. It's fucking naked. And Haida Gwaii, only media up there is like, no, it's all okay, man. No Fukushima here. It's like a fucking dental x-ray. I'm not kidding you. And they're using kids to brainwash the kids. Despicable fucking pricks. You heartless monsters. You fucking monsters. Go get a real job. Why you gotta lie to everybody? Why take a job where your job is to murder everybody? Haida Gwaii, naked. I went to the newspaper and done an hour-and-a-half interview with them. And they wouldn't even talk. They wouldn't even publish it. They put out the other puke machine from Masset, right? Y'all remember those videos when I posted them. What a fucking betrayal. Everything's gone. The most coveted places for the natives in Haida Gwaii is Louise Narrows. And for all of Canada and from people around the world is that one spot because of that diversity was all right there in that little Narrows. Every rock behind me was covered with it. I'll turn it down. I'm so enraged that they're allowed to get away with this as long as they have. They're allowed to manipulate everybody. I have 6 gag orders, not because of this rage right now, because of desperation. The people that are supposed to warn us, turns out, are going to tell us everything is fine, when it's patently absurd to even suggest it. And they're going to reinforce it with pathological fucking lawyers. And I'm supposed to sit here and take it as a Canadian. Get your fucking act together. We're talking about an extinction event. We're talking about 500,000 birds starving to death. We're talking about whales in Canada, everywhere else, emaciated, starving to death. Sea lions, emaciated, starving to death. Endless deaths everywhere you're looking, but specifically in the Pacific, that we documented, like I just showed you, mind-blowing die-offs. Yeah? Because they starved to death. The common murre, we're talking die-offs that are unprecedented anywhere on the planet. You're here in British Columbia and Alaska. I went out and done that entire coastline. The whole friggin' thing. It's all gone. Alzheimer's, dementia, autism, heart, liver, lung, respiratory, pituitary, adrenaline, fucking disease after disease after disease shows up before cancer. I gotta go do what I gotta do. I gotta put myself now on the line. And last night I knew that was true. When I woke up this morning, I knew there was no way I could go back. I know there's no way I can't. There's nothing I can do about this. This is fucking God or whoever, the solar system, whatever, telling me, I gotta make a stand for the planet. I gotta take the bruising. I gotta take the beating.